Welcome to Company Showcase, an advertising feature on HowStreet.com.
I'm Jim Goddard. I'm speaking with Don Mosher. He's the corporate consultant for Cypress Development. Welcome back to the show, Don.
Thanks very much, Jim. Pleasure to be back.
Don, you've got some new drilling going on. Can you tell us about it?
Sure. We announced the last 3 holes from our drilling campaign in Clayton Valley. These last 3 holes represent the last of 20 holes, which have now officially drilled off the entire deposit, which, is very unique. The only types of deposits in the world that you would see 20 holes drill off a deposit that's 7 kilometers long and 1.5 to 2 kilometers wide would be potash or coal.
And so what do these holes tell you?
These holes give us enough data to be able to move forward with a 43101 compliant inferred resource. They, along with the rest of the drill holes, have shown us incredible continuity in both length, width, and depth on this. We have not drilled through the deposit yet, and one of these 3 holes was the deepest we've been able to drill to date. It was 125 meters deep, and it's still in ore. The other thing is like the other 20 holes, based on the cutoff that I was given by Dr. Bill Willoughby, who's our CEO, the resource is looking at a cutoff grade of 300 ppm. The entire deposit appears to be ore grade, right from top to bottom, length and width-wise. So it's a massive deposit.
Where exactly is this drilling taking place?
Our deposit sits in Clayton Valley, next door to Abermarley's Silver Peaks brine deposit, where they've got the evaporation ponds. They've been operating there for about 60 years. The really strange thing about it, nobody has ever looked at the claystone deposit as it sits in Clayton Valley. There are no commercial producers of lithium out of claystones anywhere in the world, although there's a couple that look like they're going to head in that direction. And I think as a result of that, we're not really getting a fair value as far as the market caps of the company goes right now. The big question is going to be, can you commercially produce lithium out of these claystones and make money doing it? And based on our lab tests to date, it appears that yes, we can leach the lithium out of these claystones. 10% sulfuric acid, the solution at 50 degrees centigrade in a vat scenario for 4 hours pulls out 80% of the lithium. And if that's the case as we move forward through this engineering exercise, which is what this has become now, because the exploration is done, I think that this has the potential to become not only one of the largest lithium deposits in the entire world, but also at the same time, probably one of the cheapest producers in the entire world. So we should have a resource out before the end of the month, and I think it's going to open people's eyes to the size.
Well, the potential for lithium is massive. Every article I read says there's a shortage of it.
Well, and other than a small amount of production out of Silver Peaks, there is no other lithium production in the U.S. And, Trump has put forward a list of 35 metals for strategic purposes that he wants to see production in the U.S. And if our engineering exercise on this proves itself out, we couldn't be in a better jurisdiction anywhere in the world than not only in Nevada, which is a mining-friendly state, but in the United States of America with companies like Tesla looking at producing batteries.
Don, where is Cypress traded and under what symbols?
We are trading on the TSX Venture Exchange. The symbol on this is CYP. We're currently trading at about an $11 million market cap and moving forward to a resource before the end of the month.
where can people get more information about Cypress?
If you go to our website, which is CypressDevelopmentCorp.com, all our news will be on there, all our financials, board, all the relevant information that you're going to need on this. And you know, there's 4 aspects about this project that really beat everybody else. It's size, it is the geometry, it's got virtually a 0 strip ratio to it. The processing potential, being a leach, would make it extremely cheap, and the jurisdiction. Those 4 aspects pretty much beat any other lithium deposit in the world.
Don, thank you so much for chatting with us.
My pleasure as always, Jim.
My guest has been Don Mosher. He's a corporate consultant for Cypress Development. We were speaking on April 3rd. I'm Jim Goddard.
Comments made on Company Showcase are an expression of opinion only and should not be construed in any manner whatsoever as recommendations to buy or sell any financial instrument at any time. Archived online at HowStreet.com. Company Showcase is a production of How Street Media Incorporated.